Now let's try some challenges with numbers. As many of us are staying inside more often than we usually do at the moment, lots of people are playing games together to try and help the time pass more quickly. Now, playing cards is a great way to pass the time, but it's also a really good way for testing our mental arithmetic skills as well as our reasoning and judgment. So I thought that we could play a couple of hands of 21s or pontoon. Do you know that game? I used to play it quite a lot when I was growing up and I really like it, so let's give it a go. Okay, so the main aim of this game is to try to get our cards to add up as close as we can get to 21, but not exceeding that total. So we're trying not to go above 21. In this game, aces score high, so an ace is worth 11 points, and the face cards like the jack, the queen and the king are all worth 10 points. So let's do an example hand to remind ourselves of the rules. Well, every player gets 2 cards to begin with. So let's see what these 2 cards add up to. Okay, so we've got a 3 and an 8. So 3 plus 8 is 11. And how close to 21 are we with a total of 11? So 21 minus 11 is, so we need another 10 points before we get to our 21 total. So the next choice we have to make is whether we twist and take another card from the deck or stick and stay with what we have. Well, there's a really good chance that the next card we pick will be 10 or less. So I think we should take one and see if it brings us closer to our total. Number 2. So 3 and 8 was 11, and 11 plus 2 is 13. So we're getting a bit closer to our total. So how many points do we have to get now before we get to 21 from 13? Well, 21 take away 13 is, it's 8. So will we twist again and risk taking another card? What do you think? I think it's worth taking the chance. Let's see what the next card is. So we had 3 and 8, which made 11, plus 2, which made 13. But our next card was the king, which is worth 10. So that brings us to 23. So we were bust, unfortunately. We were 2 over our total of 21. So this would not have been a winning hand. So let's try a couple more. This time I'm going to deal you a hand as well as myself one, and we'll see who wins. So I'll start with your hand. So 1 card for you, 1 card for me, and then we get another one. Okay, let's see what yours adds up to first. Okay, so we've got a 4 and we've got a king, which is worth 10 points. So 4 plus 10 is, so that's 14. So how many more points do you need to get to 21? So 21 minus 14 is, it's 7. So would you like to twist or stick? So there's quite a good chance that the next card is going to be 7 or less. So do you think it's worth taking the risk? Let's give it a go. So we had 4 and 10, which was 14 plus 9, which is 23. So we're 2 over that 21 total. So unfortunately this hand is bust. Let's see what's in mine over here. Okay, so we've got a 10 and a king. Now the king's worth 10 points as well. So 10 plus 10 is, it's 20. And how close is 20 to 21? Well, it's super close, isn't it? There's only 1 point in it. So I think I would just stick with that, because there's a very, very small chance that that next card would be a 1. And anything bigger than that would take me over the 21 total. So it's not worth the risk. So I'm just going to stick with this and stick with 20. So in this case, this would be the winning hand. Let's have another one. and give the cards a shuffle. Okay, so just the same again. I'll deal 2 cards to you and 2 cards to me, and let's see how we get on. Okay, let's have a look at your cards again first. Let's see what we have. Okay, so we have an ace, and aces are high in this game, so this is worth 11. And we've got a face card, which is worth 10. So 11 plus 10 is 21. This is the perfect hand and is impossible to beat. So unless I've got exactly the same, it's very unlikely that I can win. It looks like you're going to be the winner of this hand. Let's see what I have. Ah, there you are. So I've got a 5 and a queen. So again, the queen is worth 10 points. So 5 and 10 is, it's 15. And how close is 15 to 21? How many more points would I need to get up to 21? Well, 21 minus 15 is, it's 6. So there's kind of a 50-50 chance whether I'd be safe twisting or sticking. But I'm going to take the risk. I'm going to twist and see what the next card is. Ah, so I had 5 and 10, which was 15, plus the jack, which is also worth 10. So 15 plus 10 is, it's 25. So that's over the total of 21 by how many points? So 25 take away 21 is, it's 4. So this hand is bust. So you were definitely the winner of that one. Let's do one more. Okay, so same again. At the moment we've won 1 round each, so this is the deciding round. Okay, so 2 cards for you and 2 cards for me. There we go. Let's start with you again. Okay, so we've got a queen, which is worth 10 points, and a 2. So 10 plus 2 is, that's 12. And how many more points do we need to get to 21? So 21 take away 12 is, it's 9. So would you like to twist and take another card from the pack and get closer to that 21 total? Or do you want to stick and stay with what you have? Well, there's a very good chance that the next card here will be 9 or lower. So will we have a look? Let's see. Ah, so we had 10 and 2, which was 12, and 12 plus 3, which is, so that's 15. So how many more points do we need to get up to 21? So 21 take away 15 is, it's 6. So what do you think? Would you like to twist and risk it, try another card, or stick and play safe? What do you think? Again, it's 50-50 how it could go, more or less, isn't it? Well, we twist and let's see. Ah, 4. So we had 10 and 2, which was 12, plus 3, which was 15, plus 4, which is 19. So we're getting closer and closer to that 21 total. So how many more points would we need to get to 21? So 21 minus 19 is, it's only 2, isn't it? So what do you think? Probably safest just to stick with what we have here with the 19, as there's a very good chance that the next card is going to be much higher than 2, which would then be a bust. So let's leave that hand there with 19 and see what I've got over here. Okay, so I've got an 8 and a king, which is worth 10 points. So 8 and 10 is, that's 18. And how many more points would I need to get up to 21? So 21 take away 18 is, it's 3. So I'm just going to stick. I'm not going to risk taking any more cards just in case I go bust. In which case that means you're the winner of this round because your cards total 19, which is much closer to 21 than my hand. So you're the winner, you won 2 out of 3 rounds. Well, thank you so much for playing 21s with me today. I hope you enjoyed taking part.